I got an A plus.
All right, you should go and do that.
Oh, a tornado.
Oh wait, what is it?
A tornado gasser. The fuck
Oh
is
my
that?
god, that's so sick. You should scratch it.
Yeah, that's actually a sick ass car.
Yeah, you definitely should scratch that.
100%.
Yeah.
Ramee, when you put that mask on, you need the sound effect from Majora's Mask to play.
The fuck is that?
Somehow.
Me and Randy did one of those.
Gotta figure that shit out.
Ramee,
Thing's
it
ass.
was sick, mate.
Nice, dude. Nice, dude. Anybody want
What do
it?
you mean, nice, dude? Oh, you do it, mate. All yours.
So what the fuck's going on?
I have no idea. I got called by Head Eyes to be here, and that's all I know.
Wait, who's that over there?
That's Head Eyes.
I think people are gonna like what they're about to hear.
No, they're not. And I love every minute of it.
Is anybody in particular in trouble? I'm not gonna lie. I don't usually get called for shit like this.
Yeah, you've been fucking up.
Don't listen to him.
What's up, Taco?
Well, never mind.
I'll need to call you back.
Why is this slam button
Hey, can you get out of here? We're closed.
GG, come here.
We need you to leave.
Are they saying something about me?
I don't know. I watched it late.
Fuck.
Wait, why would they? What, you didn't do it all wrong, did you?
Maybe they don't think I'm worthy enough of being at these high tier meetings.
Maybe. Maybe that's it. Go ask them.
Oh, we got fucking problems, bitch.
Oh, what the fuck?
Nobody knows it's me.
I
You
don't-
gotta keep
I don't know
anonymity. You gotta call me
Listen.
fat cock.
What?
Nobody knows that it's me behind the mask, right?
Oh, shit, sorry, fat cock.
Anonymity.
Hey. Anonymity.
What?
Anonymity.
You
Anonymity.
keep fucking playing
Yeah.
with me, bro. Look at the puppet master all over your ass.
Yeah, alright, yeah.
You're funny. You were fucking laughing, but I'm better racer than you, man.
Ooh.
Everybody fucking
Bro.
knows it in the racing
Honestly,
scene.
at this point, probably.
Everybody knows it in the scene too, man. We could pink slip this shit if you want.
I don't have a
Oh,
motor
yeah,
to
you
pink
should,
slip.
you
That's
should do
the
that, bro.
awkward
You should
one.
do it.
Yeah, yeah. What were pink slips?
Yeah. Better watch yourself,
What you putting on?
motherfucker. You better brace yourself, fool.
Alright, alright.
Oh god, so scary, man.
Help me.
Oh,
Fiona's asking now, so where's getting about? I think we get a couple
Oh, please.
the rest of the scene in that
Yeah.
Yep.
you know any food bad.
We have a bunch of tuna sandwiches, dum dum.
there you go.
Can I get
Sandwich
some?
on the ground in front of you.
Finally, the leaders step up and really put their foot down. Why is everybody laughing every time I fucking talk?
You're a fucking dumbass.
How am I dumbass?
You just the way you just talk, you're just dumb.
You guys are just upset that I have the best mask here, the best get up.
Right. Look better than
You
fucking
need that
head
skull
eyes.
kid
We
laugh.
got
is
we got
what you
fucking
need.
Burger King over here.
May is gonna hold everyone outside until we're done.
Room.
Okay, but we still need like
I'll
invite
get
some
an
Buddha in
ETA.
here, right?
They were already invited, right?
Yeah.
Yep, they should be here soon. I'll get an ETA.
So what's going on?
Hey, what's your ETA?
So we need to get everyone's thoughts on what's happening in the scene, what needs to be changed, so it doesn't become a shit show.
And our plan of action going forward
All right.
is we're ready to take drastic action.
Oh fuck yeah.
About fucking time.
What does drastic action mean?
No racing for 72 hours.
Huh?
If you race, you get shot.
Yep.
Holy
Oh
fuck.
fuck yeah.
Complete and total shutdown.
Who's
of
doing the
scene.
shooting?
Probably be us.
Hey. What the fuck you do? What?
You-
the fuck?
Finally,
okay.
I'm ready to gun Goofy down, bro. Fuck this motherfucker.
What the fuck? Calm down.
That's not a good attitude to have.
Ling should be here any second.
Who's the
now.
white drafter?
Here it is.
Who owns the white
Come on in.
drafter?
Black steel.
He has a crosshair on my fucking in my eyes, bro.
He's coming to the meeting.
I'm killing that motherfucker. This man does
You
not
are
give
not-
a
what the
fuck
fuck-
when he races.
I am not with this guy.
White
Who's on my
drafter,
left?
whoever the white drafter is, does not give
Curtis.
a fuck about him or his car when he
Hey,
drives.
what's up? Hey, it's me.
Well, he's got Black Steel has a bad bubble, man.
All right,
Bro, I
Ramee, so
turned
the
around when I saw.
My name is not
Ramee.
Ramee. Please call me by my
Fat cock,
racing name.
The key to
I
this
must
meeting
keep
is you don't
anonymity.
say one fucking word, okay?
Yeah, that's
Thanks.
fine.
I thought he was leading the meeting.
Rami, don't say any dumb shit, please.
I'm not. This is very serious. I know. And stop calling me that. My name is my racing name.
We're not having the meeting yet with them.
Lang's
Shut up.
gonna be here in about a minute and a half. There's Nino walking up right now. Lang's the last person we're waiting on.
Okay.
Again,
I'm not gonna say
Hello,
dumb shit. This is their RP, not mine.
hey.
Hey. What's up, Matador? Not too much.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do?
He's like turning up right now. Wait for him at the door.
We got people putting up races too. We got A's going up.
That's
We got
fine.
B's up.
Wrong
Fine, it's not a
music.
big deal. Why the fuck is someone's alias masturbate, dude?
He's had
the
that for a
fuck?
while now.
The fuck, dude?
Same reason why somebody's alias is Fat Cock.
Kind of weird.
There's also a WAP warrior.
Yeah, that's what's her name?
Oh no.
What the fuck is her name? With the pink hair.
I don't know.
All right. I think we're just waiting on one more, and then we're gonna get started.
Yeah, waiting on Shadow. Let me call him again. I assume he's with Black Steel.
I'm slash admin this real quick. I'm just kidding. You know, one time, a long time ago in 3.0,
that's
I
Lana's
typed
name,
in slash
Swap Warrior.
admin, and DW DM'd me, and he goes, "Why the fuck you typing
Swap
slash
Warrior.
admin?" I was like, "How the fuck did you
Shout
even
out
see
to
that?" I was fucking around one time.
So they're gonna be a little bit.
Fuck. Okay,
I
we're
don't
gonna
think
start
we
with that
can.
then.
Let's go.
What's time load?
I don't know. It said a minute and 30 seconds. A minute and 30 seconds ago.
So, real quick, how much have you been racing, Matador?
Recently, last 5 weeks.
Okay, you're an OG of an old racing scene, right? So I'm curious to see your input on the scene, having come into the midnight heats, I think it was, and how it's gone in the past couple of weeks. You've been racing very recently at all.
I really miss, like, you know, the figure eights and the Grand Prix and the long ones where, you know, you will get disabled. And, you know, that's all a part of it. Most of the scene's been very accommodating, you know, very welcoming. And with all the risk and, you know, all the teachers that are going to show you lines and whatnot, it's been a real fresh breath of air where consequence sort of matters, which is hard to find in the city, I think. However, my impression over the last week and my frustration 2-3 days ago is it sort of felt like all of that was thrown away in order to
Spread
get
out a bit.
G&E.
Yeah, what do you feel like the racing ethic is like? It's going out the window, or is it all right, or people just?
I haven't generally had an issue. I'd say minus these recent races. A lot of apologies. You know, if someone fucks up, they wait. And, you know, there'll be the occasional 1 or 2 people that are kind of, you know, a little too hungry, you know. But in general, people have been pretty good until the races get, like, you know, past 15 plus. And then I think the hunger to get in first gets a little difficult because, you know, 18 cars, 3 laps on a short track is it's hard to move from the back to the front. I think, not for everybody, but those who are trying to, chase that first place.
Okay. So while everyone's here, I've got everyone down here because I want to see everyone's thoughts on the racing scene, how things might need to change. Because we've been getting a lot of complaints from different people about just poor etiquette, not looking out for each other, being pricks, or people abusing any kind of power they have in terms of having a say to only benefit themselves, right? Does that make sense? I don't
Yeah,
know
100%.
what you guys think about how things are going. That's why I'm kind of picking Matador's brain there, because I know he was away for a while and then got back into the scene. So it doesn't seem too bad from what Matador was saying, but we've got people coming to us saying that, like what I was saying the other day in the big meetup we had about letting newbies go to the back, so you don't fuck everyone up, but people are taking that a bit too far and kind of pushing everyone towards the back, so all the best start at the front. I don't know, what do you guys feel about that? Would you rather all the best guys stay at the front so it's more clean? Because I know MG here is of that mindset. So I'm curious what everyone else thinks and
I just wanted to
think
bring it
about-
up, honestly, to discuss
Well,
it.
shouldn't it always be the most experienced racers in the back and then the newbies like in the front?
Right, but the argument is they can fuck everyone up, right? I would
That's true.
prefer that there's a bit of competition there, right? Because if you put really good racers at the front, there's no competition. They're going to end up at
It's
the
gonna
front.
be
Yeah.
Race.
Well, there should be like a designated leader of each area, like somebody from this crew, each time zone, and then they designate the racing positions. Kind of like how you do when you start the races. You tell everybody where they go.
No, that's not the
Didn't
host
you
to
say
do.
like in
We
the middle
can't-
though?
Or the
I thought
host,
the
yeah.
good races were in the middle.
Well, it depends, right? So it depends on how many newbie racers you've got. If you've got complete newbies that don't know what they're doing, they go to the back.
Okay.
If you got people that know how to race, but maybe they're not the best, they go to the front. And then the top dogs go behind those guys. So there's a bit of a battle there. Now, what do you think about how shit's going, Time Lord? How
To
do you
be
enjoy racing?
honest, I don't really race anymore because all these races are locked behind B's and A's, and I obviously have my DeLorean, and I only choose to really race in that. So I'm not really too sure as to what is going on. But with that being said,
He doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
I don't want to piss people off, but I do think G&E is the root of the problem.
Yep.
I think we can all agree on that.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, people wanting to farm G&E, right? Being so desperate to get it. They'll,
It's stealing from racing being a lifestyle to a grind. I mean, you got people that look what they did to B class. They went to PDM, test drove 75 cars, got the most broken fucking one, and bought it just to dominate.
I'm just gonna be very blunt there. The Time Lord, you haven't been around the B scene much, but people basically top A racers literally getting the most meta B car, saying that it's stock, and literally just farming Genie all day, and don't see a problem with doing 20 straight races without doing anything else.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, I personally love the idea of Genie. I love boosting. I think it's something that's, for most of us that have been around for a long, long time, I don't think anything would have ever shifted the way the world works like boosting did. Very good idea. But I do think, back in the day, I'd see an open race. I join that race. I run into Ramee. I run into Taco, Curtis, etc.
Yes, sir.
And it was just a good time.
Yep.
I laugh at Ramee for spinning out the first 3 seconds. I knew Eddie was going to beat everybody. And it's just how it went. And I just
But
tried
we
my
had
best just to
fun.
survive.
Yeah.
And do I think it's anybody's fault? No. Everybody wants to be on top of the fucking food chain. It's just how human nature works. We want to be on top. We want to make sure we can do whatever the fuck we can to get there. But I do think it ties back to the root of the problem being G&E. Now, do I think G&E needs to go away? No, but I think it needs to be regulated way more than it has been. Because it's almost a domino effect. I have, employees working at my restaurant who can make 10 times the amount that they make working there in an hour in one race, currently with how G&E is valued. So as natural, it starts from there. Motherfuckers want to make that money. You see a nice ass car like this one over here, and they want to do whatever they can to get it. Rightfully so, because everybody wants nice shit. I mean, you can't blame them, right? But that's where I think the problem starts.
Yeah, we had this talk about the B scene, how it's a good vibe and everyone's having a good time at the B scene, but we've got these experienced racers that go in with these very fast cars, and then they're always at the front of the pack, and they're kind of taken away from the guys in B who ever have a chance at getting at the front because they're not
Now,
most
to
experienced.
play devil's advocate a bit here, though, I don't read when I see a B-class race. It doesn't scream to me amateur only. It screams to me B-class
Sweaty,
cars
try
only.
hard. Yeah.
I mean,
why was the cap removed though? I don't understand. Of the 5 racing, wasn't it like 5 races, a tsunami or something like that? And there was like a cap.
People at the end of the tsunami, because everyone would do their race at the start of tsunami and everyone would be done.
And then it'll be a ghost town with racing, and you can't have a
Maybe
race at all.
you set a timer on how many races can get put up in like an hour.
I don't think that's gonna solve anything.
Because then people will be fucking fighting each other.
It seems like
I
there's
think
always
everyone should be
something,
able to
right?
jump in the B scene and have a good time, right? But when you're constantly winning back to back to back, these other guys don't get a chance. That was the issue I saw. I understand that people wanna race in B and then not be excluded from it just because they're really good, right? But I don't know.
What Red suggested earlier about
But
the
my thinking as well is like if I go into a B race and I could absolutely dominate, I'm taking away from everyone else, right? So I'd rather look out for everyone else. And it's the same when we set these rules across the scene, right? And when we enforce them, we're looking out for the scene as a whole rather than to benefit ourselves. That's why we put ourselves, the better racers, towards the back, right?
Well, it goes back to what Lucas said, right? It's more of a lifestyle. It's been converted into a way to make money.
Yeah. The fact of the matter is that the difference between all of us in this big old circle and a lot of those people that are out there racing is very, very massive. We're not the same, and our culture is not going to gel with them. So we either need to get them to roll how we roll, or we can't coexist together. That's what it really comes down to.
I mean, how many circles have we went in when we tried talking with them and they just don't care?
Right, and that's why we need to take drastic action. Had I had the idea of
Shit, I'll be
shutting
racing
down
for money,
racing.
bro. I'm gonna make some money right. I'm just playing.
Yeah, but a lot of them have the mindset of they're out for themselves, and if they can put things in place, like because there's a lot of us haven't been racing that much, and these other guys that are very good, and they look for opportunities to put themselves up front, right, to get wins or whatever in racing, be at the front of the pack. They're using this opportunity to kind of be a bit selfish, I feel like, and not look out for the scene and everyone else that's partaking in it, which is the big issue I feel like. And if we try and enforce rules where it's not going to benefit them, are they really going to bother to do that? And are they just going to try and twist the rules to benefit themselves even more?
I think a hail of bullets to the face will really solve that problem.
Oh my God.
I think we've been too soft.
See,
Okay.
but the thing is, will it though, Red Devil? I don't think so.
I think it will.
I don't think
Look,
so because
I
maybe
think it will.
change it for a week
We've
and
been
it'll
too
go right
fucking
back to the
soft.
same shit.
We've been too soft on these fucking people. Okay, that's why they're walking all over us.
I don't
Maybe
understand
the
why. So
threat
why
of that
can't you
will be
just
enough.
scale the G&E?
What do you mean?
Like, maybe you start off either vice versa, right? You start off by winning a lot or you winning nothing, and then the more you race, the more you gain more G&E per race for that tsunami, or the less you race, the more, or you know what I'm saying? Or start off with a bunch of Genie, and the more you race, it scales down. You know what I mean?
Diminishing returns?
We're missing the point. The point isn't that.
Oh.
I understand the problem with the G&E. All right, I think everyone.
That's
here
what it goes back
understands
down
the
to.
problem, but
Yeah,
the problem is that we've had these meetings before. We've had everyone in the tuner shop, and we've talked about the problems that have happened. No one here, and I promise you, no one
just gonna
here
say some
gets
pointless
the
shit.
amount of fucking phone calls. I'm the HR department of the goddamn racing scene. I get 15 phone calls a day about Mr. Him or Mr. Her sitting there calling me about fucking
what does this
bullshit that's
provide to
going
the
on.
conversation
oh, he
right now?
threatened to shoot me in my line. Oh, he ran me off the road. Oh, this person's doing this. This person's doing that. Oh, this car's broken. Oh, this.
Him bitching about it. What does this provide to the
entire fucking
conversation?
Racing scene right now is a fucking shitstorm.
You're
need
okay.
to
We know
restart.
the reason why we're having this fucking meeting right now. What is that?
Do we try and change these people's mindsets and enforce our rules, or do we split it up and have our own little groups of?
Okay, so
I
if
say
you-
you split it up. Be honest.
If you do that though, is the mindset going to change, and is that going to stop the grinding of races?
Well, at least we get to surround
No way
ourselves
is
with people that
Yeah,
race
fuck-
the way we want to race, right?
I mean,
Maybe
I
the
mean,
other
this
scene's
is-
a bit shitty, but
yeah, but
But
here it
aren't
goes
we-
back to what about all the time that Devil put in creating everything she did to like just say, all right, fuck everybody else and let's just worry about us. It's not
At
fair.
the end of the day, in my personal opinion, at the end of the day, the people who run the racing scene is you to my left and Red in front of me. I don't care if it's a round table. I don't care if everyone's opinions are heard or whatever. That's bullshit. There is no such thing as a round table, especially in this city. At the end of the day, you two say what needs to happen, and I make sure that it happens, and everyone else here in this circle makes sure that it happens. And if anyone undermines you, that is not an insult to you. It's an insult to all of us. You make the rules.
Hutch is not
You
wrong.
make
You
the
guys are
rules.
question marking him, but
Period.
he's
Great.
I don't give
He's
a
actually
fuck
right.
who they are and how many races they race in a day. Doesn't matter what their fucking name is or how much G&E they have in their fucking pockets. If you tell them something and then they twist and manipulate your fucking words to benefit themselves or the people that are in their group, fuck them and fuck anything that they're doing. They shouldn't be here if that is their fucking mindset. You said what needed to happen. They took your words, they put it to their own fucking benefit, and then they did it to a way that they didn't think you were going to find out. Well, we fucking found out, and there has to be consequences for that. Fuck all this. It happened. Let's let it go to the side. Let's separate. No, fuck that. You and you, it's your jurisdiction, your rules. We listen to you. We make sure that shit is abided by, and if they can't abide by it, I'll fucking cut their head off and throw them down into a river. Period. That's what it should be.
I mean, we don't have to like resort to that right away. We can easily take it step by step. You know, they don't learn the first time.
That's
take
what
the
we've been
Hutch, these
doing.
races aren't
We've
gangsters,
been
man.
doing
Yeah,
that this
they're
whole
not
time.
gangsters.
Listen, again, you guys, I'm not saying you guys don't know anything. Trust me, you guys are all here for a reason. You guys have no idea the amount of steps or the amount of people or the amount of conversations that Titanium and Red Devil has had in the last week with all these same fucking people over and over and over and over. Complaints, talk.
Oh.
Fuck that.
So the
Time
way
to
I
put your
look at
foot
it,
down.
the way I look at it, right, Head Eyes, is the simple fact of you shoot them, they wake up back at the hospital, and they do their thing.
But that's why we're not shooting them.
Well, we don't need to shoot them.
The way we really get to them, okay, we can obviously, step one, you could remove dongles. You know, step two, you remove a dongle for a longer period. Step three, maybe that car gets crushed and it's gone.
But that's the thing, where I think that's what needs to happen after the fact, that we make a point and show these fucks that who's in charge of the fucking racing scene. Shut
show
the
of
shit
force.
down. No one can race. You have a fucking problem with it, go fuck yourself. I don't give a fuck if you have a problem with it. At the end of the day, the people who run the racing scene made that decision. You respect it or you don't fucking even race anymore, period. At the end of the day, they are the ones who make the rules. We all abide by them and enforce the rules that they put out in front of us all, period.
I think the problem goes without saying that Titanium and Devil are too nice.
Agreed.
Well,
That's
I'm not too nice. I'm literally telling you we should shut racing down for 3 days.
Yeah.
agree
Yeah, I
with
don't
him.
think that's.
Well, what are you talking about?
Now, Devil, I'm talking about how many conversations have we
You're
had in
talking
the
about
past
earlier, yeah.
week?
Agreed. And
No,
that's why
I've broken
I'm sitting
people's
here.
kneecaps. I've taken their dongles. Don't tell me I'm too fucking soft.
Well,
Hey,
Listen,
that's an insult
I'm not
to
saying
me.
you're soft. I'm saying you're too nice and you care about the
Okay,
scene
so
too
let
much
me
and you
answer
want
this
everybody to
question.
have
Hold
fun.
on. We're going in circles here.
That's
So,
what we're
so,
here for.
so
Have fun.
what does shutting the scene down? What is that going to solve, and what is that going to
It
do?
makes a statement and it lets people know how serious.
Okay,
that we
now
are.
let me tell you, Mary. Is shutting the scene down going to change people's mindset in a week from now when they go back to
No,
grinding
here's
races?
what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a breaking point. It's either A,
Agreed.
gonna make a statement and they're gonna fall in line,
Agreed
or
who, Hutch,
B,
me or
they're
her?
not.
I
Or
agree with
B,
Mary.
they're not going to listen to us and they're gonna go back to doing what they do.
Listen,
It's
you
gonna
guys got to
be a breaking
understand.
point.
You guys got to understand. You guys can't change the thought process of hundreds
But
of
no,
people.
but that's-
Hutch, let me
no.
finish, bro. Stop interrupting me. All right, what you do is, like you said, is Eddie, Titanium, and Red Devil here. They run the fucking scene. If you guys like say everybody shows up naked to the racing scene, everybody shows up fucking
People are
naked.
forgetting though.
You gotta
that
put
we-
the fucking rules in place and say what you guys want it to
Right,
be.
I agree with you, but they're not respecting the rules that are in place now, which is why a statement needs to
Okay,
be
then
made.
after that, okay, so do that and then put the rules out.
Exactly.
Shut it down for 3 days if you want
Yeah,
to do that. And then,
that's
We're agreeing with you right now, Rob.
Who was
Yeah.
the
What we're
last
saying
case that
is
this
we're-
happened to, though?
Yes,
Do you remember Lenny?
This morning.
bro, people are fucking
No,
VIN scratching
no,
B
no, no,
cars
no.
and then
Hold on,
fucking
hold on,
putting
hold on.
local upgrades in it.
Do you
and then
remember when
racing.
Lenny started fucking around with the racing?
Yeah.
And do you remember the escalation of what process that whole went through?
Yeah.
That fairly kicked it in the teeth. Has that ever happened again?
Yes.
In the same
Different-
process?
in different ways, but that's the
Not
thing.
the
People have
same
gotten their VIN
severity.
scratches
No.
impounded.
I've never
Um,
seen something more ruthless than when he was dealt with.
No, I mean Hutch took somebody's car the other
I
day
just
and,
took
and
someone's
fucking
car and
crushed it.
Yeah. So we
VIN
are. But
scratch.
what we're saying is, I want everyone to understand this because you are right, Ramee, but you are also right, Red. We are putting a statement has to be made, and the statement that we're making is that we are shutting this shit down for 3 days. Don't give a fuck who you are. Don't give a fuck if you have a problem with it. That is what's gonna happen. After the 3-day period, if you keep fucking around, there's no more I'm sorries. There's no more apologies. There is losing your fucking car, losing your dongle, and we proceed.
Okay,
from
so
there.
I have another question then. Okay, now, are there like racers in particular that you guys are having problems with?
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Even the OG ones.
It's a list.
So if you want to
Yeah,
make
you
a
have
statement,
you have a
I
mix of
think
new and OG.
here's the only issue I have. Devil's advocate to this whole thing, right? The only issue I have is why punish everybody from not racing at all, then punish the particular ones. If you guys want to make a statement, you punish the top tier OG racers who are, exploiting the system or being fucking stupid
Because
about it.
It's not.
and then that's
it's not
the statement
about
that gets
punishments,
put
Ramee.
out.
It's again. It's about. It's a show of force, right?
Yeah.
That's the idea.
I don't.
Like, yeah, you can punish particular people, but that doesn't make a statement to the public, right?
And
I don't
there's
think
plenty
shutting
of
racing down is
things-
gonna make a statement. Well, I'm gonna be
There's
honest.
there's
I
plenty
think
of
it will.
things. There's plenty of things in cases. We're only talking about the stuff that has light shed on it. We're not talking about the stuff that happens when all of us are asleep. We're not talking about the stuff that people are doing that's shitty that we don't know of.
Why
We're
shut
talking
a
about what
how are
we
you gonna
know
shut a
of.
mechanic
And we
down
all
into the
know that
server?
There's only
You
we only
can't
know
even do
about
that. That's not
70%
possible.
of
That's
what's
not
going on.
realistic
There's 30%
at all.
that's thrown under the rug that we don't know of. This is a benchmark for everyone in the scene to know. Stop fucking around. It's done. It's over. If you keep fucking around, we're gonna find out, and you're gonna pay the consequences. That's what this is. Like Mary said, it's a show of force. It's a moment where we benchmark it and say, at this
That's
point,
fucking stupid.
fucking stop.
Shutting this scene down
or
doesn't solve
everyone
shit.
Is going to start losing their shit. Period. No more being nice, as Vinny said to Mary. No more being too easy or whatever. Although I don't think you are.
You guys can't force
It
people
is
to
a
think that.
Moment.
These
that
guys,
everyone
they don't
has to
understand,
sit there
like,
and understand that it's shit is fucking changing.
How to control
A
masses.
hard reset.
You can't force
Agreed.
people to
And
to
again,
do something.
I don't think if you had to deal with the amount of phone calls that we had to, or that people have been calling and complaining about this person, that person, the list goes down to 20, you would be thinking the exact same way. But again, you don't, which is fine. You didn't sign up for it. We did. But what we're saying is that there has to be a point where we have to sit here and say, this is fucking dog shit. This isn't what anyone wants. Everyone in this circle, if I can speak for you guys, aren't enjoying it. Or when you roll up to a race, it's like, well, this is gonna be enjoyable for 5 minutes. I'm never gonna fucking race
So
again.
why not
for the
instead
rest of the week?
Listen, I'm gonna be real. I don't think, like I said it before, right? I don't think shutting the scene down is gonna do anything. Why not just give or talk to the puppet master and tell him to cut the line off of G&E for these races? And
No, because showing
Yes.
and cut the G&E off. Let these motherfuckers race for no reason. Let them do their
Show-
stupid shit, and
showing
then
force?
but hear me out,
feel
bro.
like
Let me
that would
finish.
be the next step,
Cut the line
personally.
off. Go to talk to the puppet master. Cut the line of Genie off to these races until these guys start acting normal again. Then open the pipeline.
Because the moment we call the puppet master, we have him start interfering with what we're doing. Not only does that
But you can't
become
force people to
medium-
fucking not do something that you don't want them to do, bro. You can't do that. It doesn't work like that.
I mean, what do you want about, bro?
I can
showing
literally just
force,
delete
she can
every
shut-
single
She can.
fucking track and
She
But
can
we
literally
can't.
Go do
shut
that
everything
then.
down.
All right.
And I think that is showing a great way of showing force.
Guys
That
don't
this
understand.
is not something to fuck with by shutting racing down. Period.
And definitely a power play.
I love the power
I
play that
agree.
they're going to be making, trying to
I
shut down
agree.
racing for 3 fucking days. Don't say that you can't foot. It's something that this is something that is
I mean,
like
people can still race without the app though. They just legit.
Yeah, you guys-
just
That's
publish
fine.
it
If
easy,
people
but-
do that, then that's fine.
That's not an issue.
The reality is people will race for G&E so long
guys-
as G&E is the
yeah.
reason there is to race. I'm
That's
just
fine.
gonna say that
And the
right
thing
now.
is, they can race
Cat,
the
there's
genie as
people
long as
who
they follow the
literally
rules.
RP as
If they want
racers,
to
bro.
race
You
for
can't
G&E,
wake up and then fucking
yeah,
like
but just
fuck their whole RP.
So what are
over
the
it.
actual
racing-
issues you
That
guys
makes no
have?
fucking sense.
I'm
People like
haven't been
Goofy,
racing,
you're
so
gonna
I'm not
start your
really
stream and
aware.
then
What
what?
is the
Standing there with your
problem?
dick in your hand?
People have forgotten.
These guys don't understand
What's
that.
really
Like,
Racing is for
can't-
racing.
That racing is
I'm
for
gonna give
racing,
you-
yet we race to acquire G&E.
Yeah.
I'll give you a
Yes,
perfect
but we
example.
also don't just do it purely for that. We race because we enjoy to race.
See, these
Yeah,
guys.
I'm not
do-
gonna lie. 3 days without
whatever.
racing is gonna really put me in a
I'm
bad
gonna
state.
give you a perfect example of what
These guys
happened, and
are-
I'll
I
I
say
can
the
help
name
you if you
because I
need
don't
money.
care.
right?
Goofy. Okay, Goofy
actually annoying
came to
me.
the
That's
not
scene.
money.
He was a good, genuine dude.
Withdrawals.
Everything was going great with him. He literally was talking shit to racists, saying their lines are shit. That's why it's so easy to pass you up. Then he had the nerve to actually tell one of our friends, Mike Wadham, that he was gonna
Yeah.
put a bullet between his fucking eyes the
I
other
can
day.
explain this because I was there. So, Goofy pitted me on the third corner of a race. I didn't say anything. I let it be. And then Iceman hit him on a corner.
Why are they so
and
afraid to
Iceman immediately
penalize the
stopped
people
and
who are
said
being
sorry.
fucking stupid? I don't understand.
And then at the
Why are
very
they
end of the
penalizing
race,
everybody instead of
he came
penalizing the
over and he
fucking
was like,
people?
"Who owns the red Itali?"
There's a list for a
And
fucking
Iceman
reason.
said,
I don't
"Me."
understand.
And the first 2 words out of
Why
out
don't they
of
just
Goofy's
blacklist
mouth
them from
were,
fucking
"If
racing?
You do some dumb
Why
shit
are they
like that
punishing
again, I'm
the
gonna put
whole
a bullet in
fucking
your
scene? I
fucking
don't.
head."
You said that to Mike and you coming out with that without getting shot by him.
I know.
Dude, no, I was right
Exactly.
there
If there's
beside
people
him,
being
and you know
fucking
what I'm
dumb,
like.
then fucking
And
That's exactly
I
what
was
put them in
like,
their place, bro.
I said to Goofy, I
Shutting
said,
the scene down is
"Listen,
them being pussies.
There's not the time and place to
Not
say
them
shit
being
like that."
fucking- that's not a power play.
And Iceman was like super
Fuck.
like level-headed. He was like, "Let's talk about it," and Goofy was like running back to his car.
And that's not the only time. I've had multiple phone calls of people saying this person threatened to shoot me because our race coincided with their race and they had.
But
their
who's
race
saying
up
that?
first.
Who's threatening to shoot?
It's just multiple people.
Okay,
In this
so-
instance, it was Nex and.
So like that guy, okay, Nex and whoever the and Monkey should be fucking blacklisted or fucking dealt
Okay,
with.
They should be
so on top
confronted.
of-
They should be
on top of
confronted,
Nex
not-
and
not
Monkey,
shut the
then
whole
we need
scene
to
down.
Blacklist AP. We need to blacklist.
Then do
Goofy,
that.
we need
Then
to
yeah,
blacklist
then do that.
Orange.
Okay, and
We
guess
also
what?
need-
That's basically the entire scene, and it's just a lot
Agreed.
easier to just fucking shut it all
No,
down.
that's not easier. That's honestly
It is.
That's the
You
scare
go look at
ground.
the
Because
fucking-
we
you-
send the message, look, keep fucking around, and then we'll keep doing this. You know, it's
Listen,
It's-
let
it's
me-
the same
I-
five
let me-
names
let me-
over
let me-
again.
let me- okay,
You
hold
could
on, hold
pull
on.
up a race.
give people a reality check.
Okay, so let me
That's
let me
what-
explain to you
that's
something,
what they
right?
need.
If I see AP and Goofy get penalized rather than the whole scene get penalized, I'll be like, well, they're not talking about me then, so I'm gonna keep doing my thing. If you shut down certain people, then I'll be like, damn, that dude's fucking up. All right, maybe I'm gonna chill for a little bit. If you shut the whole scene down, people are not gonna know who's self-accountable and who's not. Like you gotta point the people out and like and not just generalize it
Well, I
on
agree.
people. If I
Right,
if,
like
if you
dealing
shut
with
the
the-
whole
the
scene down,
problem.
Goofy's not gonna know that he's doing dumb shit. AP's not gonna know he's doing dumb shit. You have to point. You have to make an example out of them in
Yeah.
public, and then they're gonna know that they're fucking up. Got the security truck, by the way. What's good?
The thing
All right,
is,
we'll
though,
bring
they
them in
don't
here
get
and we'll
it.
chop
There's a
their
lot of-
fucking heads off in front of everyone. Okay,
Or maybe they
happy.
get
Yeah, that's
banned
what you're
from
supposed to
racing
do.
for a certain amount of
Honestly, you
time.
shutting the whole scene down is being more of a pussy than it is calling the certain
Bro,
people
honestly,
out.
you getting every racer to show up and then just like
Yeah,
outing that
and
one guy in
make a
front of
fucking
everybody.
example out of them. If Goofy did that shit to me, I'd fucking gun him down. Honestly.
The thing is though, no one's fucking immune here. Okay, you could probably point to every single person here and point to some scum shit that they fucking done at one point. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like I said,
I
and
have
you-
shot motherfuckers for less, is what I'm gonna
yeah,
point
so
out
am
here.
I.
Yep.
I'm
So
sure
then-
most of us have, and no disrespect. Obviously, Goofy threatened one of your boys, and you're always gonna back up your boy. That is 100% guaranteed fact. But I'm not gonna pretend like I haven't shot a motherfucker for doing less to me.
No, of course. Well,
Right,
I
but-
fucking shot somebody for hitting my car, man. The fuck?
Yeah,
I'm
I've done
just,
so in
I'm
the
just
past,
saying,
too.
you know what I mean? You got to look at it from that angle as well. If you generalize and shut the whole scene down, the people who are fucking up are not going to think that you're talking about them. You know what I mean?
But that's not necessarily what it's about. It's a hard reset. Okay, giving everyone the expectations so that
Giving
they know
everyone a
what's gonna
cool
happen
down
going
and
forward.
Realize, take a look back at why this is happening. and
Right.
The general approach to racing right now.
Agreed. And I
General
also
approach
think,
to racing is we change the way racing operates in this city. I don't want to be a dick, but ever since you race to acquire something that allows you to acquire multiple things in the city, the most sought after things people wake up to get is when the racing scene has changed.
Right. Well,
Rave.
that's not something we could control. That's the puppet master, man. I'm not gonna
Okay,
call
so
him
that's
up and
why I
say,
said you
"Hey,
go to the puppet master.
that
And you talk
most
to them.
lucrative currency that you're farming from us and making millions from every day. Can you just shut that down?"
Yeah.
You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna send a puppet and fucking cut my head off.
Yeah. and I
Not
also
if
don't
it's
think-
hurting his business.
It will
But
hurt
it's
his business.
not.
So you
Of
think
course it's
shutting
hurting his
the
business.
machine down for 3 days doesn't hurt his business?
Yeah, it does, but we have his best interest in mind.
Like,
What the fuck is this, dude?
again, man, it's just we're
This doesn't make
it
any
is
sense, bro.
a benchmark. 72 hours. It's not a month. It's not a week. I wanted a week.
I
But
guarantee
it's
you right now,
72
chat,
hours,
these guys are gonna have
a
the
hard
same
reset.
conversation in a week.
Everyone here has raced.
They've
every
talked
single
about this
day,
100
or most
times.
of us at least.
Every
Raced
month,
every
there's a
single
new
day and
issue
acquired
in
all this
racing of them
GNE.
bitching about it in a circle,
72
and then nothing gets
hours
done about it.
of not being able to race.
They're approaching it the wrong way.
is a
They're approaching
benchmark
it
and a
as
place
like a
where we can say,
dictatorship. Like
"The shit
this is
stops
what
here.
says goes. It doesn't
It
work
keeps
like that, bro.
happening, the really severe consequences will come to pass. I understand your point, Ramee, of taking the people who are being stupid in this moment, outing them in front of everybody, and then saying, "You're a fucking idiot."
It's not
Hey,
just
give me
this
your
week,
car."
not in the moment, bro. It's in. It's you
I
gotta
kind
look at
of
it.
agree with him, though.
You
I
guys
think
gotta look at it
after
as an
72
organization. You guys look at it
hours-
as a business. You don't fucking you guys can't strong arm people to do what you guys want them to do. They're not
But
gonna.
we can, because these two are the ones who run the entire scene. That's the difference. We can strong arm them because these two are the ones who have organized and have set up and given everyone the ability to do this.
It could backfire though, because these guys have garnered they've got a lot of friends in the scene, and they're the ones that are actively racing the most, so they could be, just chat shit behind our backs and turn against us, and just not even after we lift it.
Telling you, you guys have
Does
this
not go
conversation
away.
so often. Like this is not the first time in the past like 3 weeks we've had to sit down or a circle, whatever. What does it call it? A fucking group meeting,
Roundtable.
a round table of like issues that we have. This happens once every 2 weeks in the racing scene.
Why
Yeah,
don't
but it
you
was never,
shorten the
that's
ban?
the thing. It was never like
And-
this. That's
and
the problem.
frequency of these issues is why we're willing to take such drastic action.
Well, that's not drastic action. Dude.
Why don't you shorten the ban and also reprimand the individuals like Ramee said?
What I think is after the
Okay,
72 hours, you should
Well,
hold
what
people
if?
accountable.
What about this?
Mm.
What if?
The fuck up.
What if?
After
What
the
if?
72 hours, then we go with what Rami said. We
Hold
talk to them
on.
individually.
What if?
I
we do
feel
this?
like
Okay.
what JJ's saying right now is pretty much what both
Sure.
sides of this
How
argument
about,
are saying.
How about we do this? We shut it down for 48 hours. Okay, not 72. 48 hours. That's 2 days. Right? During that 48 hours, we get everyone that's fucked up and we pull them aside and we tell them the bullshit that's been going on and we get them to cut it. We communicate the expectations to our
Should be the
enforcers
opposite. You should
so that
talk to
when
these
the
guys,
racing is
and then
back
if they
open
still
again,
do it, you shut it down.
there's
It
going to be
doesn't
no
make
more
sense to
issues
just shut
and
it
everyone
down.
understands what's going to be going
know what
on
I mean?
going forward.
Shutting down doesn't.
When
go
issues do come up, then
You can't shut
we deal
somebody
with it quickly.
You can't stop
Yeah.
somebody from.
Yeah.
If somebody came up to me and told me I can't race for 2 days, I'm gonna tell
Because
them to
right
go fuck
now,
themselves. I'm gonna
issues
go race.
are happening so fast that we don't
Like,
have
you know what I
time
mean?
to finish one before another one pops out.
Yeah, it's just a constant flow of
I
issues.
tell you,
that
like,
no
who
one
the
can
fuck
get
are
on
they to
top
say,
of,
like,
because
you know what I
they just
mean?
keep
At the
happening.
end of the day, like, I could easily just be like, yo, who the fuck
Then
are you guys to say
you
that?
guys have to set
You know what I
the
mean?
expectations of what
I
the
don't want to,
punishments are
but
for.
they gotta look at it like that.
As Rami is
That's
saying,
the
we
real
do need
thing.
we do need to punish the individuals.
You know what I'm saying?
Because otherwise, how will they know that this is their fault, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, we need to put a pause in everything.
I think
make-
that you gotta
make a
talk to the
statement,
puppet
cool
master.
down, and get everything reoriented.
What are you gonna do when people turn around and be like, "Why are we shutting it down for 48 hours?"
Yeah, they're gonna say you guys are gonna give the same excuse that you guys have been saying for the past 3 months. Oh, racers are acting up. Nobody knows who the fuck you guys are talking about, and you guys are gonna go in this limbo again in 3 weeks from now and have the same roundtable that's been having for the past 3 months.
But we
Well,
just
that's the
said that
thing,
they
right?
need
If it,
40
if you do shut it down, then whatever is being decided needs to be very clearly articulated, so that when people start asking why is it shut down, you can point it to them. Because if it's just a silent
You seem
shutdown,
angry? I'm not angry,
people are just
Spindini.
not gonna
It's
know.
called. It's like
They're gonna
common
make
sense,
up rumors.
bro. You know.
False information is gonna spread.
I think you should entertain
If
the
we're gonna boil
idea
it down, what is it?
of talking to like maybe a puppet or like the puppet master. At least entertain the idea.
Sorry, guys. Better late than never.
Glad you made it out, dude. Welcome.
Hey, Shadow.
Welcome.
Hello, hello.
You guys missed a little of the conversation, just a little bit.
Who's
Sorry.
beeping the horn?
It was a mess.
How many
I don't
people
hear
are
nothing.
outside?
You could talk to Big Gam and be like, yo, what do you
Probably
think?
7, 8.
Should we talk to the puppet
7
master?
or 8.
Yeah.
Hey, you got any
All right, just to catch you guys up,
fucking
all right?
hunger?
We're discussing shutting down
leave
the
my head one
racing
sec.
scene for 48 hours and setting established punishments for people. It's getting out of hand.
Yep.
That's
I mean,
the current
honestly,
topic.
I completely agree with what Red said. Shut it down for 48 hours, and in that 48 hours, reprimand the people and make examples of them in the 48 hours.
We make a very public statement to as many racers as we can why it's happening.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, at the end of the day, this is you guys, right? I'm not a really avid racer. I don't think Time Lord is either, but it's just I'm just giving a both-sided argument, you know, devil's advocate.
That's good. Well, I mean, that's what we need. You need
That's
to
why
have
you're
balance.
here.
I also think the biggest thing that everybody here needs to do, and I think everybody's guilty of it,
How the fuck you gotta throw me in there, Ramee?
is to make sure
Bro,
that
motherfucker, we don't race, bro.
we hold everybody
How
accountable,
we're here right now
and
is
not just
mind-boggling
people
to
we
me.
don't know, like our close friends, everybody.
Probably because we're rich.
Because if we let one person away with it all, then everybody walks away with it.
Is that fucking horse?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay,
kill
at the
him.
end of
It's
the
a
day,
fucking
guys.
animal, apparently.
At the end of the day, this is essentially a Hail Mary. Okay, if this doesn't work, then
That Hail Mary. This is the
shit's gonna get ugly out there. But that's fine because we need to make a fucking statement because I'm fucking tired of every single day having this conversation over and over again. So it's time to do something drastic. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't work, then fuck, I guess we gotta deal with that.
Yeah, I think when we boil it down, it's like, you know, racing's got to be about racing. And yeah, it can be about the G&E, but don't make it all about the G&E, right? Race to race.
What are these established rules, though? And the reason I ask that is I bet if we went through this entire circle, everyone would have a bit of a different idea. So how do you enforce like vague rules?
Well, ultimately, it's to look out for the scene and not just for yourself. Is the main one.
We're trying to set in place a culture, not necessarily a list of rules,
not
right?
necessarily the specific rules we're trying to enforce, but the mindset around enforcing those rules. If that makes sense.
We should be looking out for each other, and we should be looking to be fair with each other.
What are the chances?
Speak louder, Ramee, so I can't hear you over there.
I said
Yeah, speak up
another way to look at it is if you're trying to change the mindset and remind people that racing is a lifestyle and everything, then you cut the pipeline off that's giving G&E to these races and see who's still racing after you realize that it's for fun and you don't gain anything out of it. People in the city operate unless it's beneficial to them.
You know what?
Then the real motherfuckers that are still racing, nobody will do anything in this city unless there's some way it benefits them. And that's just human nature. You can't, that's how the city operates. People don't come to the tuner shop unless they can get something. People don't go to the gallery unless they can get something. That goes for every fucking business. Every single thing in the city. So cut the pipeline off and see who's still fucking racing. And then after that, and then you can shut it down, open the pipeline again and see how people are doing it.
But the problem is with that, although I do agree with it, the moment we bring in the puppet master and the moment we call the puppet master and have him do this, everyone here knows who's ever met the guy. I've had multiple conversations with him. He's a fucking psychopath, and he's not going to just shut this. Let me finish my statement. He's not just going to shut this shit down, and then that will be the end of it. People are going to get shot, and people are going to get fucked up. And once we get him into this, or once we bring him into this and show him that we can lead this shit, then it's going to be hell to pay on both sides. And if that's something that Red and Titanium want to do, that's on them.
Well, whatever happens,
but again,
happens.
Let me finish my statement. But again, I'm just saying that the moment we bring him in, it's going to be hell to pay on both sides. Not just them, but us included.
I think bringing the puppet master brings even more of a statement and more of like a oh shit than just shutting the racing scene down for 2 days.
Yeah, but he's the trump card. He is the final play. Okay.
I mean, racing's at an all-time low, isn't it?
Listen, I think personally we have to respect what Red wants to do and what Titanium wants to do.
Agreed.
And that's it. If they both think that the right decision to make right now is to shut it down for 48 hours instead of going to the puppet master and fucking Red losing her head, I'd rather do that.
Agreed.
It's as simple as that. At the end of the day, we all said this is fucking Titanium's decision and Red Devil's decision. Yes, we could give our opinion on it, But what they want to do, we need to respect it, whether we like it or not, and we move on from it.
And why the fuck are we
Once
here?
this is in place, if the shit's still happening after the 48 hours, then we take the next fucking step. And I think the best bet is to what JJ said is that people get fucking their heads chopped off for it.
And I'll take their fucking cars.
All right.
But at the end of the day, instead of
I mean,
us
Chad,
going
this
in
is their
fucking
RP. It's
circles
not
for the
mine,
past
you know?
20 minutes,
Vinny
let's
is right,
respect what
though.
fucking
Let them do their
Titanium
thing, and then,
Endeavor
you know,
wants
it's going to
to
happen.
do,
But
and
all I'm
that's it,
saying
we
is that
move
this has
forward.
happened multiple
That's all.
times.
Okay.
No, but I would like to know what. I don't know. I think everyone's voice here is important.
It is.
I think
It just proves to show that
at the end of
racing
the
is
day,
more
might be a
gatekeepy
gamble
than it
to go with
really
the
already
PM.
is.
But what we say and what our rules set, at the end of the day, everyone's going to go by what the PM says, right? So that could be.
It also gives more RP to Eddie to hop on Big M and do other shit, you know?
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's his racing. It's his currency. And
She's
we
negating
inhabit
everything I
it.
just
we
said,
are
though.
existing within his ecosystem. Okay, and if he wants
And
to change the rules, then he can, and there's nothing any of us can do about it.
And I promise you, I promise you, I know if we ask him to shut down or to turn off the G&E or to lower the G&E or do anything with the G&E, not only is he going to shut it down, but there is a very big possibility of it not even coming back. And if it does come back, it's not just going to be shut down the racing scene. That shit's going to be gone from the racing scene. It's going to be gone.
Does the
or
Puppet
lowered
Master
in
have
the
a character
boosting
model,
scene.
or is it just
Everything
voices,
about
chat?
the G&E is going
Is that
to
him up
change,
there?
and it's all going to be fucked. Period. It's not just going to be one. We can't just. It's not someone we're just going to ask him to do one thing. He's going to say yes, sir, salute, and then do it. It's
Has
something
anybody
to
ever
where,
seen him in
hey,
person?
this is what's going on.
I don't know. This is
Okay.
I don't like really
Everything's
RP the
gone.
racing shit.
Everything that we have, everything that we think that we have, and every way that everything operates will be changed and altered, and he will just go somewhere else. That's the reality. That's why I would love to keep him out of it until we absolutely need it. Because again,
Chawa's seen
I
him in
understand what you
person?
said, Ramee. Is it worse now than it's ever been? When
Really?
it comes to etiquette, of
That's a
course.
dope-ass
but
mask.
anytime you have a large amount of people doing something, just like a business, if you expand your business, the first thing that's going to drop is the way that everything is ran. It just happens with expansion. Racing is more racers than it's ever been. So it's going to fucking happen. Shit is going to hit the fan. I just don't think getting him involved is a good idea.
What do you think?
I had an idea that, and I was actually going to try it to see who hangs around. Host races for $0. If you want to put a wager on it, no problem at all. You can still collect a buy-in, but that way then no one gets G&E, you know. And we'll see how many people turn up to the races then.
Well, that's what I was saying. Just pipeline it off, but
Yes, remove G&E even if it's for a brief period and see how the racing scene turns out. I don't know if you guys remember, but back in the day, okay, the racing
we
scene
do.
came in waves. It would die. But whenever somebody saw somebody like Chawa or Titanium or Red Devil or these guys put a racing scene, we'd see it on the app and be like, oh shit,
Fuck
this
that.
is a serious race. Let's join in. Let's go fucking race.
Yep.
That's the only reason
I
why.
will
Based on
find
the
you,
reps of certain
and I will
races.
slay you.
relax. Take it easy. I got my chain back.
Today, you will die. Wait, what?
Oh, hey, Kay, what's going on?
What do you mean you got your chain back?
Let's just say a raccoon stole my chain.
What the fuck did you just say?
I got it back. Though.
You lost your chain?
I killed the raccoon. No, I have it. No, I don't. I never lost it. I have it.
Who the fuck took your chain?
A raccoon.
Did they beat you up and take your lunch again, Ramee?
They took my AK as well, Kay. But I killed the raccoon though. Listen, man, I'm in the absolute dumbest meeting of my life right now.
What's the meeting? Should I kill everybody?
It's a racing meeting, man. There's no logic that's going on right now.
I'm gonna get the night. Actually, the 18s. I'm looking at the 18s.
The 18s.
Yeah, I had the 9s for human trafficking. Remember the fucking? Were you at the Bobcat we did?
Yeah,
with Peanut?
I was. Somehow
Yeah.
I have a warrant for that as well. I don't know. I didn't even do anything. I was fucking
Is
negotiating.
yours human trafficking?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Mine's fucking human trafficking.
For some reason,
And
I
I'm
have
getting
a
the
warrant.
9s.
I didn't even do anything. I don't even know how they know it was me. I had a mask who got away, and I was negotiating. How the
Then some wizard tried to put his curse on me, so I took my sword out and decapitated him, and he died.
A wizard?
So
A wizard.
I'm looking at the 18s.
The 18s. Okay. All right.
The
Well, we
18s.
ain't going back. I got an AK. I'm strapped the fuck up. Let's hit a
I
vault
got an AK.
today.
I got a grappling gun.
Let's do some Bob the Builder shit for the Fleeca Banks. Let's hit a Polito. I need to make some money, man. My car's in the city. Did you see it?
Not in the city. I haven't seen it.
I'll show you, bro. It's at Tuner Shop right now. want to come down?
All right. Yeah, are you down there?
Yeah, there's a racing meeting going on right now. A closed meet racing meeting. I don't know if you can.
Oh, that sounds
just
real
walk
fucking
in.
boring. Is Tommy fucking bitch ass Cruiser there?
No, I wish he was though.
Of course not.
Yeah, he's
I
not.
thought he's a big time racer. What? He's not showing up to these meetings?
He's around. He's not around right now. Chao just pulled up though. Come through. Everybody's here. Vinny, Taco, everybody's here. Just wait outside though until this meeting's done.
Taco's there?
I don't know. Or you can
don't
call
think I'm
Eddie.
going.
Call Eddie up and see if you can come inside. You know how these guys are, man. There is racing scene's a little gatekeeper right now.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Bro, they're talking about their dumbest shit right now. They're talking about shutting racing down for 3 days. So fucking stupid.
They should. They should shut it down forever.
Yeah, but you are saying that from a different perspective.
They
Bro.
should just crush the whole tuna shop.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Come on down here.
Honestly, I think the server needs to be reset. I don't think anybody should be driving any nice cars. And I think everybody should just be driving local cars.
Agreed, man.
Wow, literally just
wrong.
joking. That's pretty fucked up.
Not wrong. 4.0 Pog. All right, I'll come on down.
What time
All right, I'll come on down.
Would you
All right.
would you be able to reach out and see if he would cut it off for like a couple of days?
No, you just do what Shadow said, so we don't involve
Yeah,
him.
I mean, we could do the either cut off racing entirely, or we cut off racing and we do it for no G&E, right?
How do you control
races.
G&E that it's not?
You just don't put a buy-in on the app.
Yeah, no
put it at
buy-in.
0.
Okay.
I mean, that works, but I don't think it sends a statement.
I agree.
I still think you
Sounds
need
like you
the
guys are
48 hour
scared of this
ban.
puppet master guy, honestly. So
We are.
that looks like a bitch anyway.
Yeah, we are actually.
Kind of everyone right now.
Everyone for right now.
But yeah, that's what.
What is the statement? Because throughout the conversation, like earlier, Hutch, you was saying that some of these OGs, they want to like fucking kill each other and shit. And then there's a lot of people just racing nonstop, et cetera, et cetera. What exactly is
The statement is that there's been rules. I don't want to use the term regulations. There's been rules that have been set by the people leading the scene, which is Red and Titanium. Those rules are cement. They're not to be fucked with. They're not to be changed. Benefit yourself. If you change the rules, there's repercussions that happen. Hence, the entire scene being shut down for 48
where are the
hours.
rules? Where do I find these rules?
We've had multiple meetings about
I was
these.
gonna say earlier.
Like these rules spread through culture, and they spread through meeting with people that also race like-mindedly, right? Like we're
it's
underground
like
racers. We're not a fucking conglomerate
This isn't
that
a
writes that shit
business.
down, you know.
What if they were
Exactly.
on the app?
Specific
No,
rules of,
and I understand that, but we're all humans, right? Everyone interprets shit differently, and like I said before, what one person may think is the set of rules may not be what someone else thinks. What is
Well, the thing
annoying
is,
one
you-
person may
you
not be
put these
annoying
rules
another.
out.
But the thing is, whatever the rule is, you use it to benefit everyone, not just yourself, right?
I mean, but was it a rule of the lifestyle you always talked about?
Yeah,
Titanium?
guys, I don't want to be a dick, but I don't think I've ever heard of these rules.
Well,
What
it's
are
not
the rules?
necessarily rules? It's just the etiquette we take into
Etiquette.
racing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but etiquette's
Like
out the
good
window. though.
good racers started
That's
the
the whole
bag,
point.
you know.
Etiquette is out
That's
the
on
window.
us to make sure that the etiquette comes back.
The reason I asked this
Look
question
out for
is-
each other and have good racing etiquette.
Consider
And-
this.
Like what you
Let's
guys got?
say
You guys broke rules
let's say
that don't
you shut
exist.
Down, let's say you shut down the racing scene for 48 hours, whatever the decision is
Rolex,
that's
yeah.
made, right? And then the people that don't know start asking, why has it been shut down? Well, you could say the culture is messed up, this and that, and they're gonna be like, okay, well, what do I do different?
And
What are
then
you
we
gonna
tell
tell
them.
them?
Oh, you know the same shit that we always talk about, guys. You know, just no pitting, no bubbles. Make turns safely. You know, experts start at the back. You know, newbies start in the front. It's the same shit.
And you
I
would
know-
think
I know
that
it's
Do you have an
people would-
issue with that though? Do you have an issue with those
Yeah,
rules?
well, no, I don't have an issue with that, but I'm saying that's not gonna. That doesn't
What do
change.
you mean?
what
That means he
people-
starts at the front.
No, but Chawa, you guys, no, listen. But you guys, that doesn't change what's been happening or what's gonna happen. It's the same thing. Nothing's gonna change. You know. That's why I'm saying.
Rami is so right on this, guys. I'm
So
just saying.
listen, I'm just like, what's the cat in the bag here? What is like some
Chavo,
what's Nobi saying here?
what
That's
has
like,
annoying me,
what has
bro.
been your
is the big
frustration?
problem? I mean, I am frustrated with probably one guy that was very blatantly farming B class. That was a huge thing for me. I was pissed as fuck about that.
That's what I was saying. Like the B class scene is a vibe, right? It's You know, it's not got the best racers in there. And when you go in there and you're farming it, right? And you, after you've done like 10 races, you realize you're pretty good, right? You're at the front of the pack every time. So your approach to that should be, I need to look out for these guys. I'm absolutely dominating them. And maybe I shouldn't be in these races in this car. And, you
Or
know,
even just
take it
taking a
away from the-
breather. Hey, maybe I should
Yeah,
give them a
yeah.
couple
Yeah.
races without me since I just won 4 in a row. You know what I mean? Maybe I
That's
should go to
thing,
the A
right?
for a little while.
That's the attitude we're looking for, where you look out for everyone else in the racing scene, not just to benefit yourself.
Every time I
That's
talk,
the
they
kind
just
of
shut my
message
shit
we
down. I'm
represent.
not. This is annoying as fuck. Why am I here then? You guys
And
can't give my
100%
input.
on board with that. That's
Yeah.
absolutely.
And who was it
We
that was
want
doing
to
this
we
in the
want
B
to
races?
fix we want to fix the culture of the scene. You know.
And to sit here and say that maybe they don't know the rules, I think is fucking stupid. Everyone here knows that if you're a fucking good racer, you do not belong in the front. That rule has been being broken. We have people sitting there saying, well, we're going to change it for this race because there's 17 people here. I don't want to have to drive around you. We all here know that you don't make threats in the middle of a racing scene because you get pitted or bullshit happens. You don't tell people you're going to shoot them in the face. That happens every fucking day. We know, unless you're Judd. We also know that you don't go, if you're sitting here and you're a top tier racer, you don't go to a lower tier racer and to farm them because, oh, I just want to get free G&E. That's done by multiple people. We all know this. But the reality is that people don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck that Titanium, Red, and Big Head have basically made this, and or not made this, but have basically appointed this. Everyone knows these quote unquote rules. They just don't give a fuck. And if they don't give a fuck, they shouldn't be racing, in my opinion.
Okay, so you guys. Go ahead, Vinny.
I think honestly, what Time Lord said, that'll be a huge thing to do.
What did Time
and
Lord say?
To get rid of Genie. Period.
Fuck, I literally was saying that for like the past 30 minutes. You guys are arguing about that.
Because
So
it's
do you
not
guys think
something that we
Genie's
can
too insane?
control. That's something the puppet master.
You'll see
can.
the true colors of the people
Vinny
that
just-
are really there to race, and you'll see the people that are there just for the Genie and the gain.
It circles back to if you love the culture is racing, nothing else matters, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
I like to win cash off you guys, if that's fair.
There's other factors.
Well,
at
I mean,
play, though.
cash
It's not
and shit.
Just
Listen,
about
look,
that.
I don't disagree. I do think that Genie could be a currency that survives within the culture of racing. But the sheer fact of it is, most motherfuckers, they look at a nice car.
You guys just
they
think
want
Vinny's
that
the
car,
dumbest. You
and
guys
they're
are dumb
told
as
it's
fuck.
4,000 G&E, right? Now, them being the best racer, why are they going to hinder themselves from winning races to acquire that car? Now, I agree. Cocksuckers starting at the front, who knows they're very good. shit
I
like
think
that, they
these
shouldn't be
guys are
doing
just.
that.
I think they're
But
scared
play
to
a bit of
address to
devil's
certain people,
advocate,
so they're punishing everybody.
I see a B
That's basically what
race
it is.
going up. I don't think it's for amateurs. I think it's for cocksuckers that can't afford an A or an S car, right? So maybe even being more direct with, this is an amateur race for new racers. Do not join. Would go very, very far.
You mean like as like their title of their race, or do you mean
Yeah.
Like a title of the race, yeah. Like newbies, join, newbie race here or some shit. Join here, right?
So like,
right.
B classes being separate or being different than B class noobs, something like
I
that.
got a bit to say about that because it's been heavily scrutinized when people go and race in B class. And I'll tell you, I've been there, I've done like probably 3 races with them, and it is so much fun. Like I've literally crashed 10 times laughing.
It's a great time. That's why.
All right, I'm gonna
It
be
is funny as fuck.
We're going in circles here, so I'm gonna dip out. But I think you guys have your options of what you guys can do. Marry Eddie. But yeah, I think we all know what the issues are and what's going on and stuff.
Shut the fuck up and get out of here, man.
Yeah. But yeah, I think you guys know exactly what you guys need to do, and you have your options, and that's pretty much it.
I appreciate
I think people
Thank you
just
for
need
the
to.
good advice on me.
I think people just need to see like the racing as a whole and it being
Going in
healthy.
fucking
I want to see
circles, man.
40 people showing up to a race. You know what I mean? And
I don't know if we have enough facts that can support that. Yeah.
I totally had your back. Bro.
Fuck you. Let's
well,
go.
I'm saying if it's, I mean, you have to increase lap counts and all that stuff. Like,
Why don't they just do a ranking system?
hey, by the way, I heard
There
you guys
is.
did
It's just
some
not
cool,
out yet.
I heard you guys
There's a
did,
puppet
like,
a PM shortlist or whatever on the racing app.
Who's the dude in the King
10
mask?
lapper or something like
Hutch.
Oh, that's Hutch.
Yeah.
Thinks he's a king or something?
I called him Burger King earlier.
That sounds real fun to
Why is
do.
everyone wearing masks?
I don't know, bro. This shit's pissing me off. Let's
I
just get out of
mean,
here.
we know everyone here.
Yeah.
We got Jordan, we got Nino, we got
Taco.
Ryan, we got Taco, we got Mary, we got Vinny, we got Eddie. I mean, everyone
Bro,
knows who the
these
fuck each
these
other
guys,
is.
bro, these guys, they're taking up. Bro, racing's been fucked for 6 months now,
It's
man.
like LARPing almost. It's like
Pretty
LARPing
much.
over there.
Pretty much. They're the new nerds.
You know, cars that usually aren't.
Oh, these guys are like they don't know how to operate the racing scene. Let's just get out of here.
Turismo, the Jester Classic, the Cali GT. I plan on doing that. But the problem.
Bro, Vinny said I like Lang's ID, even though I fucking said that like 20 times. They were shitting on me for it.
Well, let me tell these guys on the right.
Hey, Titanium, can I show
always a bit of a bonus
my
for
him
doing
my
extra
car
laps.
for a test drive real quick?
So, you know, in these endurance races, could be.
Give us a
something
second,
that
Ramee.
makes you more happy.
Alright.
Could I just ask?
So
I mean, like, you know, the good people versus the good people. It's literally fucking. You have a ranking system in any competitive.
That's what I
fucking
literally
game.
said.
It's literally common sense.
I literally said if your rank is fucking 99 and you try to race at a lower tier race, you're not going to gain anything from it because you're too high of a rank. I've said that already. But I think it's too
Complicated.
detailed to get that system going.
What is even the problem in the racing system? I don't
It's
understand.
people are doing dumb
AIDS, dude.
shit.
People are just fucking farming.
So the thing is,
G&E.
they wanna shut racing down for 3 days, bro. Okay, if somebody told you, yo, you can't race for 3 days, what are you gonna say? You're gonna say, go fuck yourself. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, right?
Ramee's
No,
panicking
listen,
because he doesn't have his G&E for his car. That's why he doesn't want to
Listen,
shut
No,
down.
it's not, motherfucker.
Listen,
Yo,
listen.
Vinny, you're literally disagreeing with me
No,
in
no,
public,
listen.
and then you're going to say, yo, Lang was right. I like his idea,
I
even though
literally did
Lang
that
said
to mold you. I literally did. I literally
not
told my
molding
head
me,
I
it
was
doesn't
gonna.
make any
I
sense.
literally told my head I was gonna do that purposely to mold you. I literally
Well,
said it.
these
to
guys
them.
are dumb as fuck. Hutch is like, no, fuck these guys. This is what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but I literally
Bro,
said that just to mold
I
you.
know,
That's the only reason why
but
I said it.
I'm saying, bro, Vinny, if somebody told you no, you can't do something, what are you gonna say? You can say no, go fuck yourself. I'm
Okay,
gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Okay,
They
I'm
can
sorry
still
to,
race, they just
I'm
won't
sorry
be
to break
official
this,
races.
but somebody, I gotta give you $20. Somebody donated, said they don't have what you were on, and they want me to send it to you. So,
Well, when I see you, you're gonna buy me something. So,
well, they said it's for your Florida style ketchup and pineapple pie.
what the
What
fuck?
the
I'm
fuck?
eating that.
That's what they said. The message
Ketchup and
was.
pineapple pie?
That's what the message said.
What the fuck?
Vinny, you get what I mean? You get what I mean?
No,
though?
Ramee, I get you. I
Like,
get
these
it,
guys
but
are
listen.
dumb as fuck if they think people are gonna listen to them if they shut shit down. That doesn't solve shit. People,
I was like this.
bro,
I was like this to Ramee. I was like, why is everyone wearing masks here? Everyone here pretending they don't know who each other is.
yeah, bro, Vinny.
just the etiquette they
Everybody literally races only for Genie. If Genie wasn't given out, nobody would fucking race. These guys.
Well, it'll be dead like the old days, exactly.
Then let
You're
it
Well,
be
I mean,
dead.
the races
This
just
is-
honestly aren't cool because there's so many fucking of them that none of these are races are fucking cool at all. Back in the day, it used to be like little races, and there'll be like one big fucking. That's
But
how
a
it should have been.
huge, massive race we had, like the one
Yeah,
in
there's
Toledo,
nothing to look
the Grand
forward to in the
Prix.
racing scene except farming G&E. That's the only thing to look forward to.
There needs to be time to write it down. I think there needs to be time to talk to these
I ain't gonna
I'll
lie to
talk
you,
to
but
Eddie one-on-one with all of the fucking idiots. Around.
Hutch's take.
I don't even race, and I can solve this shit.
Yeah, neither, bro. Trust me. Hutch's takes were fucking.
My man
pissing me off,
Ramee
bro.
was. That's what I'm saying. Like Ramee, you bringing up good points, but this man Ramee hates fucking the racing.
Yeah, bring it. It's common sense, bro. These guys don't have fucking common sense. They're all been bitching about how racing scene is
When
fucked.
you race like fucking 50, if you race it over 5 times a day, every single fucking day.
Bro, do you know that one of the big races, the dude Orange, the dude Chap that races, when Flippy asked him today, when Flippy was like, do you think it's normal that you could race 20 to 30 races and just keep going? Do you like want to do anything else? He's like, no, that's all I want to do, and I'm gonna continue to do it.
Some people,
Wait, did I think of something? Wait,
it's just
someone was asking me a question?
I think for a lot of people, it takes away the
Of the
the
24-hour
intensity of it. You know, it's
that's
just like
right.
another fucking race.
I think
Back in the
Hutch-
day,
I
it used to
think
be like, remember they used to be like fucking sick.
I mean, if it's something you
I
guys
think
wanna do,
Hutch is
I
being
can-
selfish
I can
about his
support that,
business
and
instead of
just
thinking
gotta
of the scene.
slap people and
And I didn't want to
support
call him
them
out on
and
that because I don't know how many people know about that.
What do you mean in the sense of that?
Because he didn't want to involve the puppet master because he works with the puppet master.
Yeah, let them see the city from a different
Well, I
perspective.
think
Is the
purely
Puppet Master
like,
here?
no, what the fuck? Nobody ever met him. Nobody's seen him before.
I'm gonna kill that pussy one day.
It is.
Yeah, okay. Last time I tried to call him out, he shot a warthog fucking plane at me. He almost killed me.
I'll fill you in.
Well,
I'll fill you in.
I told him he doesn't have the balls. He fucking pulled up with a warthog and just sprayed me down with the guns on it.
Alright, he ain't got the balls.
Okay, okay. Watch your fucking mouth.
Bro, these guys
He
are
ain't got the balls. Catch
Vinny.
me off guard. Try me. He ain't got the balls.
Vinny, let me explain to you, right? They're literally bitching about how the racing scene is gatekeeping. Meanwhile, they're talking about how they're gonna gatekeep it for 3 days. Like, what the fuck
Rami,
are
they
they
just
on
want
about?
change, Rami. That's all they want.
It should be
Not
shut down for a
gay.
couple of days. It's
They
a mess.
should,
It's a
bro.
mess.
I'm telling you, I think it's a smart idea to shut it
But that
down.
doesn't solve anything, bro.
Yes, it does.
Rami, why do you
Motherfucker.
fucking care if you can't race for 3 days?
Motherfucker.
I
if
know, but I'm just saying,
I told
it
you
don't
because
matter.
he needs 1,000 more G&E.
No,
for-
Hutch, give me
If
the
it's a mess
genie.
and people are taking advantage of the system, it should just be shut down. and fucking-
They should shut it down like he said, okay? And then call out the people that are fucking up the race scene and then bring it back. That's what he should do. That's what they should do, honestly. But literally, that circle's just going round and
Yeah,
round
let's go.
and round
Let's get
and
out of here.
round.
Hey, you want to try out my new car? My car that's over there? I didn't buy it yet, but I don't have the genie yet, but
I'll show up the races that are going on right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell them that it's all shut down right now, and I'll
Hey,
put up a race titled that all races are shut down till further notice, or for 48 hours.
When do you want to do that? Start this titanium.
Started right
I
now.
say bring the racers in that are outside and the general racing, you know, the people that we know, right? And then tell them what's going on, and for them to spread the word, and then put it out on the app, right?
Should we get as many people here as possible?
So
then,
I
as
think
trusted racers?
shutting it down, notifying the racing scene that it's shut, and then then when people come to you and ask you why, I think it's time that we need to start calling people out and let them understand the reason why it's getting shut down until further.
Yeah, we discussed this. We said let's in the 48-hour period, people are going to get reprimanded.
Right.
Okay.
I'm gonna put up a race now. If you guys want to bring some people in.
all right.
Okay, I'll go put it up.
See you guys next week for the next round table.
See you next week.
Some,
You going to sleep? You stay right here.
Jack?
What's up, baby?
Hey, T, can I
It should be like back in the
can
day.
I
There should be.
go on a test drive with Dragon?
Needs to be
Oh, you
something
wanna
to
try
look
it?
forward to.
Just so we
Needs
can try
to be
it
something
out.
to look forward to in the racing
Dragon.
scene instead of just G&E. You know what I mean? You race for G&E.
Go with,
Back in the day, you used to
aliens.
race because there was like, okay, I
Wait-
got to
wait for-
qualify
wait
for this
for
big
Mary.
fucking thing
Alright.
coming up.
Okay, you going to bed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm knackered.
All right.
Like you're practicing for something other than the
Yeah, I
G.
think,
appreciate you
We're
working
gonna
on
do
it.
is just
Yeah, I
take
think
our
if
time
there's
to build
there's
that
shit to look
be
forward
like
to in the
what
racing scene,
you
people will be
expect
less fucking zombie mode about it. I feel like.
Yeah.
What everyone expects to
Charles,
happen
so
pretty close, so
basically,
people
the
know
reason why we're having this
exactly what's
conversation
going on.
is
gotta
because
be
there were
somewhere.
Because at the
certain
moment,
racers,
there's that many new people in it.
who
in the last
decided that
month
they
or so.
were
They just don't know, and they don't know any better.
like while they're coming in here. So, and Rami, this might clear some stuff up for you too. I didn't mean to talk over you, by the way. I apologize for that.
That's all good.
Oh, Rami.
Rami during the meeting.
Okay.
I'm eating.
So,
Okay.
Orange, AP, Goofy, and Nex, which is Rat, they all at a race. There's 17 people in the race. They said, everyone, if you suck at racing, go to the back. If you don't have clean lines, go to the back. And if you're an unexperienced racer, go to the back. We want to race and not get pitted by you who are shit drivers. So you guys need to go to the back and get out of our way.
I doubt they worded it quite like that, but yeah, that's a problem. That's the opposite of how it's supposed to be.
Welcome, bro.
Yeah, it's
Like
it's
1,000.
Yeah, but it's not at the beginning of the tsunami,
right?
right?
You want dip?
I'll be around next tsunami to help out as well.
You're done.
I don't really got it.
Where's Touch? Did you talk to him?
Good luck, everybody.
Let's go. Let's come back later for this. You got all your supplies and shit?
Yeah.
Oh, I got an A plus. You want to run one?
No. No, I don't.
If you're honest.
Is Vinny coming?
I don't know. Even you got his car, you
Are
know?
we not trying your car?
Nah, we have to do it with Mary, he said. Let's just do it later.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, just give me a little bit. I'll link up with you.
All right.
All right.
Yo, Taco. What you doing? You're gonna chill here? Or you wanna roll with us?
What finna do?
Probably just the
We
normal
finna do
shit.
what we finna do, man.
You know, some
In
gang
the
gang?
car.
What finna do?
What are you
Make
finna
some money,
do? Stand
bro.
around? the fuck in the car.
I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I got my car here, bitch.
You said you're going to bed, right?
Play a little nap and come back and we gonna grind. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
You're a fucking disgrace.
I woke up, I was up for a while, and I didn't want to be late for the podcast, so I didn't want to miss out on it. So I wanted to oversleep.
All right. Well, if you want to make some money with us, just hit us up, or you're gonna chill here. All right, bro. All right, peace. Oh, look, it's a B-class fucking driver. What's the B-class Lambo ramp? Vinny, you want to come with us?
No, I gotta go handle business. I gotta try to fucking source rubber.
All right. We got let's try to get like 10 thermite from you, yeah, today, or if you got the order.
Yeah, you're lucky if I can make one right now. I have no fucking product.
Damn, kid. All right. Yeah, you drive. I'm eating real quick.
All right. I'm calling.
Boggles are around if you want to call.
I don't even have Eddie's number.
Let me give it to you.
All right. Text it to me. What the?
Fucking. He's a dumbass. Let's go.
Who the fuck is that?
Jaeger.
We'll kill him.